He's running! Hey! Hey, grab him! Dispatch, we're in pursuit of a suspect.
And they have to resort to telling truths, Tommy Rich, talking about my mother, talking about where I came from. You want to give a history lesson? I'll give you a history lesson. Kelly Wolf, Wolfie D, he's all the same person. When you talk about Kelly Wolf's mother, you're talking about Wolfie D.
Dispatch! Get away!
And here we go, the original white boy that came out sagging, not bragging, don't be hating, cause I'm spitting the truth. Still livin' in color, bum rush your mother, utilize a hubcap unlike any other. Back in the day, I was NOD, and I was P to the G, plus the 1 and the 3. In case you forgot, they call me Wolfie D. Been cloned and copied so many times, tired suckers taking credit for what is mine. You know who you are without me name dropping wrestling's first white boy coming out.
The domination rap, I did all that shit, and they still want the 2 and not just the 1. But I'm telling you, this one made the fucking team.
It makes your ears get infected. Mad skills, no faking. There is no one greater. Cause I'm bringing more folks than OVN or later. Not here to play games, so you better beware. You don't like me, so what? I really don't care. Like time, I keep ticking and I can't be stopped. You take a step to the side unless you want to get
All right, everybody, welcome to the second episode of Wednesdays with Wolfie. And man, let me tell you, what a show I got for you today. I'm not gonna sit here and stall on it. I was actually able to locate. Let me backtrack, because some of you guys might have not followed the story so far. So I go on Monty and the Pharaoh the weekend of the big event. And Jamie had no-showed the whole thing and wasn't answering calls and, yada, yada. And I was pissed when I went on the interview. I mean, I was mad. I was really mad and disappointed in him and just mad. So I buried him. I buried him on there and it, got a lot of attention and things like that. So we hadn't been speaking. So anyway, I tracked him down. Me and him been to the mountaintop together, as they say. It's like a marriage. You fight a lot, but you might still really like each other, and right now I'm not sure, but I actually talked to him and we agreed to meet somewhere. And here's what I told him. I said, because he kept lying about everything, just lying. And I said, all right, listen here, man. I said, let's meet somewhere. And I said, there's a new app on phones where you can like take a lie detector basically. And he's like, whatever, man. I'll meet and talk to you. Because I wanted him to come on the show originally, but he didn't want to do that. But he said he would talk to me, and he agreed to let me use this lie detector app. So I had some questions, you see. I wanted to get to the bottom of it, you see. So I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's take a look at that clip. Laney Lundy, here we are. Yeah, here we are, where the fuck this is. So what I did was I had us meet at this remote location so that nobody could interfere in these questions, that you agreed that I could use my new app on my phone that relates everything to a lie detector. It tells me if you're lying or not. Because I had some questions for you, Laney. Well, I ain't scared to answer no fucking questions, Wolfie. Hey, that's biggest bunch of bullshit I ever heard. You got a lie detector on your phone. So, my first question for you is, for the record, please state your name. Well, my name is Laney Carrot Lundy. And where were you in the days leading up to the big event in New York City? Hey, where were you? Huh? Well, I told you I was on my anniversary and I was in the Smoky Mountains. And I was coming around the mountain when I came. Coming, whatever. I was there. Well, then just why couldn't you just make a call? Why couldn't you make a call the few days before that? Did you have service on your phone? Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. I told you, I didn't have no minutes on my phone. You know I always run out of minutes. So yeah, that's what it was. I didn't have no damn service in the mountains. I mean, really, did you ever have any intentions of making it? Oh, yes, I had intentions of coming, but then I forgot my anniversary, and I don't like wrestling anymore. I don't. I hate it. Matter of fact, Wolfie, I'm out of here, man. This is bull. You know I will start acting a fool, and I've been on Jerry Springer. I've been on Jerry Springer many times, and I know how to lose my mind on the show. I can't. Oh, me. Oh, my gosh. At any rate, he ended up walking out. I mean, he's sitting there. He took his bump, but he got up. And he walked out. I kept trying to talk to him. He's like, fuck you, Wolfie. Fuck you. Blah, 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 blah. Ain't no real life integrity. All that shit that I've heard for years. So the next day, I get a phone call. A very, very strange phone call. Where's my cell phone? Where is my damn cell? What the? How is this fucking thing ringing? What is going on here? Hello? 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 Wolfie, it's Lundy. Can you hear me? Who is this? Your reception is horrible. It probably has something to do with the fact you're calling me on a freaking Bugs Bunny phone or something. Who is this? Yeah, man, all my minutes were up on my phone. So, yeah, I did. I seen it on Bugs Bunny and it worked there, so I figured it would work here, and what do you know? It works. Lundy's a genius. Only you, I swear to God, only you can call somebody on a make-believe Bugs Bunny cartoon shtick phone. Cut to the chase, what do you want? So what I want, Wolfie D, is to be on your show because I want to hear those results. I want to be there to defend myself so you can't throw me under the bus anymore. You are welcome to come on my show and get the results, but I'll tell you this, Mr. No-Show. You remember when Tom Pritchard, Dr. John Richards, used to tell you that, Jamie, it's better to be thought of as a fool than to open one's mouth and remove all doubt. And that's you, Lamey Lundy, where the fuck your name is. I don't even know who you are anymore, according to Facebook and some of the stuff you and your people have said about me. But you come on there, because you'll bury yourself, because that's about the only thing you know how to do anymore is get heat and bury yourself. Bad heat. Not good heat. Bad heat. I'll see you there at No Show. Son of a bitch. Fuck. That son of a bitch hung up on me. So, you see now that he wanted to come on the show today. Well, as of right now, I don't see him anywhere. Once again, probably a no-show. And I was gonna read the results right here, with him being here, so that I could see the look on his face when he sees the results. But I'm gonna have to take a break real quick and probably reformat what I'm gonna do for this whole show. If he's not gonna show up, who knows? But We'll be right back. Here's a word from some of our sponsors.
And APB, American Protection Bureau, voted #1 best on Long Island for all your security needs. Call 631-390-9050. That's 631-390-9050. APB. The Monty and the Pharaoh Show is brought to you by...
Because wine is your second favorite 4-letter word. California wine, New York attitude. Good fucking wine.
Yeah.
And we're back. So, like I said, I have to kind of reformat everything. I'm gonna wait on him a little while. I don't know, but in the meantime, I think I'll do some more of your questions that you sent in to me. I jotted, this may not be word for word because I actually just jotted down some notes of the ones, I was in a hurry, of the ones that I was gonna answer. And if I don't get the name right, I apologize. I tried to do the best I could. So I hope you guys are ready for that. We'll do this, see how much time we take up here. And if he doesn't show up, maybe I can walk you through a match or something like that. We'll see what's going on. So the first person, this pertains to kind of what we're talking about here today. So Nick Chandler, did Jamie not show up at the big event because of all the heat that he had with a number of the guys from all of his shoot interviews that he's done and things like that? I don't know if that was the reason. And probably with him, no, because I mean, you know, what grown man of the people that he's pissed off, you know, are older, and I don't think they're going to waste their time punching Jamie in the face or, you know, fighting him, anything, just getting in verbal. And when I say fight, like a verbal altercation, I don't think they'd do that. So, and he wouldn't care. He'd probably want that. And so, no, I don't think it's that reason. I just think it's because he's selfish, man, and doesn't care about anyone but himself. So, hope that answers your question, Nick. Artist Ja, if you could start over, what would you change? Well, I've kind of talked about this, that I wish I would have taken my opportunities more seriously. I was, you know, a party guy, and it took me later to realize, man, you ain't going to the gym. You could do so much better if you were working out, and with the potential that I had. I mean, I just wish I would have took it more seriously and thought of it more like a job, other than something I'm really good at that I can have fun doing and not have to really answer to anybody. And that's kind of how I looked at it for a long time, you know. And by the time that I kind of figured all that out, it was too late. I've been given breaks early, you know, given opportunities early. And I've told people this before on interviews and stuff, you know, the guys today, they got people that, you know, come to them and hey, let me watch over you, you know, not so much watch over you, let me change that, what I mean, staff, agents, things like that, that are there to help you if you get a, hey, you know, don't do that, don't do this. Nobody ever cared what we did. So yeah, I guess if there was something that I would change, it'd be just be taking it more seriously and help, you know, maybe I could have helped Jamie by being more business about things, but it was hard. And him having been in the business all his life, and then some of the people that I hung around as well, that's who I was learning from. Those were the people that taught me how to act outside the ring, and you know, it wasn't always good. So it is what it is. I take responsibility for everything that I've done, and shit happens for a reason, you know. Let's see here. Okay, so this one, this kind of relates. This is from Eric. I know Eric from way back when. Bumps, how would you compare, is what he's saying, how would you compare your performance in the ring, bumps, etc., as sober versus screwed up? And I'm kind of not sure whether he really means like through everything, or just how I think about it, the match, you know, or do you mean how I act in the business, or how I act just in one match in particular, or anything like that? So the way I'll answer that is, obviously a sober mind is a lot more creative in my experience than a drunken or high, however, whatever you want to say there. Of course, the sober mind is more creative, and when I mean creative, you know, trying to come up with stuff that you want to do in a match, or hey, here's an idea for a storyline. Obviously, be creative in the ring now. As far as bumps and stuff, hell, if you go in there, you know, slightly boozed up, you're more likely to take some crazy bump. There's, you know, to be more risky, just like you know, anybody when they get on that, be riskier and have bigger balls. So it's definitely better though to go out there with a fresh mind and be on your game. Even though, you know, I can only think of a couple of times where I've been too screwed up to do it, or shouldn't have done it. But in most cases, I could function if I was in that situation. But yeah, definitely, I mean, it's kind of I don't want to say it's a dumb question, Eric, but of course you think better, perform better. I mean, I know times when I have been high and stuff, and just wanted to get the match over with as quick as possible. You know, go out there, golly, look at all these people. All these people looking at me. Why y'all looking at me? So hopefully that answers your question on that. Let's see. Bert said that TNA killed Nashville. What are your thoughts on that? That seems like an insane thing for him to say. I'm not sure where you, Brandon Bats, where you got that from. I'm not saying it's not true, but if he did say it, to me is stupid as hell. Rest in peace, Bert. I don't mean to talk bad about people that are not with us any longer, and this ain't really talking bad. I just think that's stupid if he did say that, because I mean, you think when USWA closed in 1997, that's when Nashville died. Bert ran the fairgrounds under a couple of names, I think. Also, Reno Riggins did it, and then they stopped using the fairgrounds because the basically to be the Nashville wrestling scene, it kind of left there, went to the Stadium Inn, went out to Millersville, right outside of Nashville. Some shows that, you know, did all right for the size they were and everything, but they were definitely not the size of the fairgrounds. And then the people that would try to run the fairgrounds, we're talking pre-TNA here, that would try to run it, wouldn't draw nothing, you know. In the mid-90s, every single Saturday, not once a month, not once every 3 months, but every single Saturday, that son bitch was packed. Good houses. I'm not saying sellouts, although I think we got close once or twice, but and we may have done more than that, because I know the whole building was full a number of times with even a different setup than what TNA had, meaning to me, I think there was more people in the building. Now, what he might mean by that, because the only thing TNA did, once TNA started, the fairgrounds started filling up again, you know, and it was at once a week. Now, I know a lot of it was freebies, but people were coming to wrestling as to where they had slowed down coming to wrestling before TNA. And so I just don't see how he could say that TNA killed it. You know, when they left, and I don't live there anymore, so it's hard for me to really, I don't think anybody even runs it. I don't know what's going on there, but it got killed. It got killed after USWA ended, and it reemerged, I think, when TNA was there. I mean, like I said, there was a few in there that were drawing okay. Had some TVs and everything, but then it came up again when TNA got there. Then when TNA left, it seems like it's kind of not even a wrestling venue anymore that I'm aware of. I think one group came in and tried to run it, and I can't remember what their names are. But at any rate, let's see. My relationship, I don't know if this means now or then, with Lawler, Jarrett, Dundee, and Hales. And I assume that's Jarrett, but I'll start with Lawler. I mean, some of you that listen to my podcast, Live and in Color with Wolfie D, drops every Monday at noon. I've had plenty of, that's kind of my show where I have all my guests and stuff, and where I kind of got started out just doing the podcast stuff not too long ago. So at any rate, Lawler's on there. So is, no, he's not. Lots of other good Hall of Famers. So my relationship is good with Lawler. Lawler did me a favor not too long ago and came and did a personal appearance where I worked at, just for a very cheap price that he normally wouldn't do it for me. And the people that I work for paid for it. But so, I mean, he'll do that for me. We're good. We've always been good, except for the one little thing in WWE when we were getting fired, and we were told, Candido told us that Lawler was behind it. I confronted Lawler. He denied all of it. But pretty much ever since then, we've been cool. Always had art in common. He liked Lawler likes gimmicks too. He's like me. He likes gimmicks. So always gotten along with Lawler. Jerry Jarrett. I haven't talked to him. He was on a documentary that I did. Somebody did of me not too long ago. Not going to mention that prick's name. That made that. He totally could have been a lot better. He's a fucking idiot and stole all of my tapes. Every wrestling tape that I had. And I had stuff that nobody else had. Matches, two totes full of VHS tapes with nothing but matches on them. Stole, and I can't prove it. But it happened. Mark my words, it happened. Dundee, ever since the knife fight, we've been cool. And we're talking about Bill, not Laney. And then Randy Hales, we were always cool. Riding up down the roads a lot in USWA because we both lived in Nashville, me, him, Frank Morrell. That was our crew, and we always came back. It's the center, of the USWA, Memphis territory. Nashville's here, Memphis, Louisville up this way, then you got Evansville a little bit over that way. So you could come home. There was no longer than a 6-hour round trip. So 3 hours up, 3 hours back. Nashville was the hub. That was the best place to stay. So we all rode together. And me and Randy, I don't talk to any of these people all the time, but if I throw them a text, they will answer me back. We were that cool. Having some crazy times with Randy Hales, Bill Dundee, and Jeff Jarrett. Had some crazy times with Jeff Jarrett. I have to tell some of those stories. Let's check. I'm gonna check with. I know y'all ready for this. I'm gonna check with her and see if she has heard anything while we've been doing this, heard anything on Lammy Lundy showing up. So without further ado, it's the Booty Bell.
This is so freaky.
What?
This is so freaky, babe.
What?
Babe,
What?
babe,
Oh, it's
babe.
I didn't tell you about
I
that.
don't even know how the fuck this is possible.
I really don't either, but Laney Dundee is calling on the infamous cup phone. Lundy, what do you want? You're not here. Where are you?
Wolfie, it's Laney. I had to stop and get some smokes.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you treat your dog as part of the family? Well, so do we. So why not celebrate your pup's birthday with the ultimate party box? Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Party Pup Info, and let us make your pup's party or any celebration perfection.
M&J Video Games and Collectibles. Sport and non-sport cards, wrestling items, autographed items. We buy, sell, and trade. M&J Video Games and Collectibles, located at 1049 Queen Street, Southington, Connecticut. Call us at 1-860-479-9223 or 860-93-GAMES. M&J Video Games and Collectibles.
Hi, it's John from Under the Table Hot Sauce. I'm here with my friend, the star of the show, Jimmy Farrow.
Yeah, what's up, JB?
Nah, nothing.
It's been a hot summer, and for all your barbecue needs, you can go to UnderTheTableHotSauce.com. 13 unique flavors to choose from, created and bottled in a Long Island kitchen. UnderTheTableHotSauce.com. Let's go chow, JB.
Let's do it.
All the flavor, twice the burn.
All right, guys, we're back, and here's what we're here's what we're gonna do. We still don't know if he's really gonna be here, if he's not gonna be here. So as I told you, just kind of winging it today. So what we'll do next, as you can see, I got pulled up here. This is the Mid-South Coliseum, 95 or 96 Texas Death Match against the Rock and Roll Express, one of my favorite matches that I've ever been in. And so I was just going to play this, and we'll walk through it and let you guys in on a few things here. Let's see. So we don't come from the front. We sneak attack them this time. Mark Curtis, rest in peace. Lance Russell, rest in peace, Lance. One of the greatest of all time. I think he's better than Gordon Solie or Jim Ross. Boom! Hubcaps. Now we go after Curtis. He's bleeding. Boom! That was stiff. That was a stiff hubcap. Yeah. So we're just trying to isolate Mark Curtis for everything he's done to us. Get him out of the picture. The deal was, he was representing Smoky Mountain, obviously. Ugh. Sorry, Mark. And Randy Hales represented us and the USWA, so they had injured Randy, so we get him back here.
And they immediately jump on in Mark Curtis. And the Rock and Roll Express all out of here with Curtis. Go on back. Rock and Roll Express, we made a promise to Randy Hales that we was going to hurt that boy. Now I'm going to fulfill another promise and kick your ass,
You sissy son of a bitch. I cussed in Memphis once. No, I'm kidding. So the rules to this match, if you get pinned, that is not the end of the match. You have to get pinned, and then you got a 30-second rest period, and then you got a boxing 10 count to get to your feet. If not, that's the end of the match. Unlimited falls, but it's when you can't answer the 10 count.
GCI's going after Ricky Morton in the ring.
Good spot. Powder to the face.
JC's got power on Ricky Morton. He pins him 1, 2, 3. That's not the end of the match.
TD's still not the best referee in the history of wrestling, I can assure you.
PG-13.
So
30-second rest period. 30-second rest period. 30-second rest period in between each fall. Remember, falls do not count. no time limit.
Watch this guy.
Disqualification
Right
for
here. Right here. Watch this guy right here. No, there he is. There he is. Wait. Ah, that's him right there, right there. There. I think that's him. Ah. There's a guy, if you watch this match on YouTube, there's a guy, when they pan right there, I missed it, but he picks his nose, eats his booger. Goes back like nothing happened. Grown-ass man eating boogers. Swear to God. Watch it. Go on YouTube, watch it, if you can't see it on the screen.
And 10 seconds after that, to answer the bell, but PG-13.
Oh, these were stiff too. I was like, double punches. Ugh. Everybody's like, Jesus, you're right. Jamie's got the big, that was a big old bell. Did you see that? Like a big Christmas bell.
Talk about a dangerous match.
He could barely lift it if you can see how he's running.
Texas deathmatch rules. Out on a concrete floor, that's the end of another fall.
Didn't catch that one. It's Jamie pinned Ricky again. Oh, hit him with the bell. Got the 3 count there.
Officially goes down as fall number 2 to PG-13. 30-second red period now.
Well,
JC sets the bell at ringside.
oh, Ricky's bleeding.
With 10 seconds remaining in the period, and at the end of the rest period,
The Blondes always got the Tommy Rich,
10-second count.
Ricky Morton, Ric Flair. When they got color, it was everywhere. God, I'm so good at that stuff.
Ricky Morton has to answer the bell. He's got until 10.
Boom.
And Tracy catches him. Ricky Morton.
Now Ricky grabs the hubcap.
Oh, he grabs the hubcap. And he nails J.C. Iceland. Hits him hard with that hubcap.
Ricky's so good.
Gibson going after Wolfie D. Into the ring post.
Took the shoulder. I always hated that. Love it when they do it right.
Hits Wolfie with it. Rick Morton busted open, but it goes until one man can't answer. It's completely out of it.
Yeah.
2 falls down on the Rock and Roll Express.
What? He's
Ricky
here?
Morton's got something right
Hey.
on his fist there, Lance.
Diamond Sparkles just whispered to me he's here. So let's stop this.
Now, one thing we got to remember here, anything go.
Let's stop this. And ladies and gentlemen, he's here. Without further ado, I give you Lamey Iceman Lundy. Hey, y'all, shut up out there. Shut up. I don't want to hear none of this. Hey, boy, your ears are so big, it looks like your mama had an affair with Dumbo. And you over there. Hey, girl, I tell you a joke to knock your titties off, but I see you already heard it. Yeah, see, you got some new material. I haven't heard those before. Well, you shut the fuck up, Wolf. I'll do exactly what I want to do, when I want to do it. Well, that's obviously apparent. You did exactly what you wanted to do the week of the big event, didn't you? You goddamn right I did. Man, I don't understand you, Jamie. Laney, excuse me. You look so much like someone I know. But why? Why? I don't understand why you don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You don't know anything about me anymore, Wolfie. We have not been partners for a long time. We were really good, yeah. But just because I wasn't there, that didn't hurt you none. What the? Yes, it did. Yes, it did, man. That's where you just don't understand the game no more. Well, what do you mean by that? I mean that you had sponsors paying for your way, and those sponsors were paying other people, and they were going to make money off stuff. So because the team wasn't there, They didn't want to pay for just me when you and your daddy too, but he had a pass. He had a pass. Why does he get a pass and I don't get a pass, Mr. Wolfie? Well, because your dad was actually sick with real health troubles and you're just mentally unstable is all. It's selfish. Well, I am not selfish. I love other people too. Oh my, who do you love? Every time I talk to you, you go, hey Wolfie, I love you, bro. I do love you, bro. How do you don't do this to people that you, I'd hate for you to not like me, you know? It doesn't make any sense, man. It just doesn't. You don't care. You don't care. You were doing what you wanted to do, and that's what you've always done. Wolfie, I hate wrestling. I love Jamie Dundee. I know you do. That's the thing. Is you love Jamie more than you love anybody else. So what you're saying is that you think that I'm lying to you, right? Well, it's awful funny that we took this lie detector test. That thing really worked? Well, hell yeah, it really worked. Why would I have it if it didn't work? Oh man, I thought that you was kidding about that. So you really got a lie detector test on me? Yeah, bud, I sure do. Would you like to see those results? Yeah, I stand by everything I say. I was telling the truth. I told the truth on everything. Okay, because I'm getting ready to get the results in here right now from the Booty Bell girl. Diamond, Sparkles! Oh, we got the test results. Dundee. What? Oh, acne. What the? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Diamond Sparkles, for bringing these results back to us. All right, folks. Here they are. And here they are, Lamey. You shut the fuck up. This is garbage. This won't hold up in court. Folks, we'll be back in just a minute with the test results. Where did he go? Oh my God. I bet he was scared he don't want to hear the results. But I got them right here. We're gonna read them, whether he wants to read them or not. Hey, God damn it. Oh my God. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? I'm trying to read your results, is what I'm trying to do. Hang on, I'll be up there. Oh, I gotta help him do everything. What are you doing down there anyway? I needed a smoke break. I had to have a little smoke break, that's all. Now, you're gonna read these and, Lord. What's wrong? Nothing. Something? Nothing. Okay. Let's see here. These are the results. And it says, you are not the father. Wrong show. You think that's real fucking funny, don't you? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. I'm sure everybody else does too. But okay, here comes the real results. All right, so, don't need that. So, Mr. Lundy. The first question that was asked of you was to tell me what your name was. And according to the lie detector, that was a true statement. Let's give him a round of applause. Shut up. See, I do tell the truth though. All right, good job. When I asked you where you were in the days leading up and to New York, when you said that you were in the mountains, that also was true. That also was true. Yeah, I told you. I'm true for you. All right, so congratulations once again. So, did you ever have intentions of making it that whole weekend? Basically was the question that was asked. And according to the lie detector, that was bullshit.
No! I did, I swear. I had every intention of coming. I did. That thing's bullshit right there, man. Come on.
Well, it says you lied. Did you intentionally avoid calls, and did you have no service? That was the actual question. Did you have service? And the lie detector shows that that was also bullshit.
Oh, shit. God. This thing can't be right. It just can't. It just can't be right. I'm not lying to you, Wolfie. I swear.
And then that might have been all the questions that we had for you, but I want to ask you one last one. When it comes to the truth, you can't handle the truth. Jamie, Laney, Dundee, Lundy. But, Wolfie, come on now. No, it ain't about come on now. You care about no one but yourself. I try, I really do try. So are you just retarded, dumb? Well, probably. Well, you know, I've got somebody that I would like for you to meet. I've got two other special guests. Well, is it one of the boys or something? Yes, I think you can say so. You know who they are. We're pretty close with them. We were. But I got a way of making things happen, you see. You know, I was slashed with Father James Mitchell, yeah. And he's got some, let's call it evil ways about him. Well, God, evil ways. Well, you know how in Toy Story, like they can make the toys come to life when the parents and the kids ain't around? Yeah. Okay. Well, my special guests are toys. Okay, well, right. What the fuck is going on here, Wolfie D? I'd like to introduce you to two of my friends.
In the mood for a freshly roasted cup of coffee? www.offtherailscoffeeroasters.com. Jimmy, I gotta take a dump. What? No, I mean I need a dumpster.
Well, for all those needs, you need to call Big V Dumpster Rental, Long Island, New York, 631-900-DUMP. And Nitro's Garage for all your automotive needs. Call 646-675-2349. That's 646-675-2349. For all your automotive needs, Nitro's Garage. Ask for Jack. Elm Logistics for all your logistic needs. Call 631-299-3595. That's 631-299-3595. Elm Global Logistics. Pride, performance, and partnerships.
It's Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors. Wolfie, what the hell is going on here? What do they want? Well, Laney's been here to whoop your ass. What? Joe, Mike, there's got to be something we can do about this. I'm sorry. Wolfie, come on, do something. Help me. I'm gonna help you, all right. I'm gonna put you right in here with these guys.
And you've seen this before. It's the Doomsday device, and it's gonna kill ya. Boom! Yeah! Through 2 tables.
Oh, Wolfie, why'd you do that to? Why'd you do that to me, Wolfie? Well, lay me here. Sit up in the corner here. Lay me. Oh, I can't. My leg. Oh, my neck. Oh. Well, lay me. Just listen here, man. Maybe one of these days we can be friends again. But when you stand me up, you mess with my money. I just don't like that. I get tired of it. So now you know what's gonna happen when you act a fool in regards to my money and not showing up. I'm sorry, Wolfie. I'm sorry. You didn't have to do this, though. You didn't have to do this. Well, I felt that I did. So, ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week for Wednesdays with Wolfie D.